Hello. Oh, wait, hold on. Hi, aviators. I would say hi, hi, bye, Cass, I guess. Hi, Bucket. Hi, Moya. Hi, anyone else who's tuned in. I know. Saturday at 3 p.m.? When was the last time you saw me do this? When was the last time you saw me do a 3 p.m. stream in general? I think that one week I streamed Generation Zero like 5 times. I think one of them was at like 3 p.m. or something. But yeah, that was, never doing that again. But yes, welcome. Oh, well, let me quickly double check. Bounce, like. There we go. I still need to update. I just realized I still need to update the chatting stream to have overlay to have my blue sky handle. Hi Aizu. Yes, hello. We're here. We're doing a little chatty chat today because I felt bad for only planning one stream this week and still managing to have to cancel it. Look, this week sucked. I'm gonna be real. Like, I did not have. Also, sorry if there's any background noise until just now. Someone was showering, so the bathroom was occupied. Hence my pre-stream comment. Yeah, no, it was a long work week. Thursday in particular was just kind of infuriating. And I just had some of the worst sleep I've had since, like, getting back home from my vacation. It was bad. Like, I just didn't really have the energy for much of anything. But I have some energy now, at least, now that I've actually had something resembling a proper night's sleep. Hi, Ghost. So, I mentioned that there were important things I wanted to talk about. And as the title says, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. Don't get it twisted. I'm not quitting. So basically, for the past year, almost a year now, I've been taking a certification course. And I've mentioned it a couple times that I'm taking this course. It is very hard for me. On top of just like being a lot of collegiate level stuff, like, okay, like let me, like, part of what makes it so hard is just frankly, like, the format of the assignments isn't the hard part. The format of the assignments is actually, like, really simple. The format of the lessons is relatively simple too. The problem is it's a lot of new big words and 2 very big books that I have to look through to find information for things. And also the fact that, like, I haven't really been in a proper educational setting for more than 10 years now before I started this, or hadn't been before I started this, means that I am very fish out of water. And so it is taking me a lot longer than it should because I spend a lot of time mentally spinning my wheels for one reason or another. It's like, it's a 1-year course, right? And I had to get an extension. So it's funny because when I first accepted, they're like, oh no, you can do this in like 6 months, surely. I'm like, okay. And I planned my second vacation around, actually. Well, in part around. Like, under the assumption that I would be able to finish before I left. Well, anxiety happened. I had my 5-day vacation, which wouldn't really have been that much of a setback. But when I came back, you know, half my computer had crapped itself. A few days later, there were issues that cropped up that basically made the next... Basically, September was a hard month for me. For myriad reasons. And so that set me back further. I started to get into the swing of things a bit in October, and I need to do something with my phone. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was going to start just like making notification noises every 3 seconds because it can't connect to Wi-Fi calling. It's really annoying like that. Like, if it can't connect to Wi-Fi calling, it just keeps trying and it keeps failing. So I keep getting a notification every like 5 seconds. It's like, oh, it can't connect to Wi-Fi calling. It's like, yeah, I know that, idiot. You couldn't 5 seconds ago either. But yeah, no, it just seems like every time I take a vacation, things get worse when I come back. And it's a little annoying. But, I mean, there's multiple things that have been on my mind mentally, and streaming is admittedly one. Like, VTubing as a whole is one of them. Because, look, I only stream a couple hours a week at best. And, but the problem is, I am on social media every day. I am extremely bad at compartmentalizing things, right? Like, I may not have to stream, like, okay, I post my schedule on Sunday or Monday, right? And the streams are lingering in the back of my mind all week. I log on to social media, and I'm always thinking of that pressure of, I should post something today. I should post something. I should do something with my model today. Which, when I don't have any ideas, just ends up into, oh no, I'm messing up. I will lose subscriber. And it's just, it's hard on me. And it's like same with this, with like the studying thing. Like, I think one reason I get anxious is because I think about like the bigger picture all the time instead of just focusing on what's literally right in front of me. And I don't really know why I get so anxious about submitting assignments in particular, because I can redo them. Like, the one that I can't, like, my workbook exercises aren't graded. And the online quizzes that are graded can be retaken indefinitely. So, like, I really have no reason to get stressed. And yet, my brain finds a way. But there's, you know, there's other things too. Like, it's not just my studies, but studies and VTubing are two things that do stress me a lot. The stream started. Yeah, it does that. Hi, Moya. Avoiding social media so much recently has been a big boon for your mental health. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would rather just spend all my time on Discord. Until I started VTubing, I basically did. Hi, Ray. Almost every... Last live 2 years ago. Dang. I actually didn't realize you would even... I guess we must have met around, like... around the time you stopped going live then, but... Yeah, no, I get it. Like... I don't want to quit. Like I said in the title, I'm not quitting. Don't get it twisted. But like, my point, what I'm trying to get at is that even when I'm not like actively doing things, like studying, like VTubing, like posting on social media, the weight of those things is still stressing me out and occupying mental space, and I think I just need a therapist at this point. Yeah, exactly, Ghost, exactly. And like, in particular, like, I feel bad because like, I haven't done an Armored Core 6 Fight Club in a while, but I'm really burnt out on Armored Core 6. I feel like I've gone through everything in the game that's exciting to me, I guess, and I don't, like... Well, the thing is, like, I could find other things to stream in Armored Core. Like, I don't have to do Fight Clubs, but, like, Fight Clubs were, like, my one consistent open-ended content for a bit there, or form of open-ended content for a bit there, and I just can't get myself to do them anymore because PvP stresses me out. You've heard me after a match, like even a match that I win, where I am just like shaking, heart racing, like labored breath, because game hard, game stressful. One false move and I explode. Yes, there's no stakes. However, I still want to win. You know? Like, I get tense a lot. And and it's annoying because like I stopped because it was stressing me out, and not doing it is still like low-key bothering me in the back of my mind. I mean, it's still less stress than I was dealing with, but And then also just like fighting it. Yeah, no, there's a reason there's multiple reasons I don't play fighting games. I tried learning Strive. I can't do it. But yeah, no, like I guess I just kind of feel like I'm burnt out on a lot of things. And like I said, because I don't want to quit, I think so. Like I also have some discomforts with my living situation that I need to sort out. But before I can do that, I need to finish my studies. So I think what I will do, so my deadline is at the end of June. So I think between now and then, I will probably only do one. I know what I said about like maybe doing 2 streams per week this next week before, but I think it might be better for me to just do 1 stream per week until I finish my studies. Thank you, Ray. I think like I can probably still do like the bi-weekly collabs with Tarls, although I think I might have to push it back this week. I think I will put it off till next week, maybe. I don't know. Like I'm so close to the end of this unit. The course consists of 3 units. I finished unit 1 back in September, or back around like September, October. I'm on Unit 2. I'm on Chapter 25 out of 27 of Unit 2. And once I finish that, I have 18 chapters in Unit 3 to do. And I have until the end of June to do this. So yeah, like, I think I may or may not do the collab tomorrow. I'll have to think on it some tonight and tomorrow. Did I say tomorrow? I meant the collab on Monday, I meant to say. Modern Warfare 2, I will try to do Modern Warfare 2 again this week and actually, like, do it. And not like skimp out on it. Like I feel bad with how much I've flaked out on streams lately, but like I said, I've had a lot of stress, a lot of mental budget occupation. Like, oh, but you've been playing Xenoblade. Yeah, because I can just turn my brain off and blow things up in Xenoblade. Like half my time in Xenoblade has been grinding or exploring and grinding, or doing minor quests that don't really take any mental attention. Hugs, thank you, Maya. So like, it is like I said, for the most part, I can just turn my brain off with it. And I think that, and you know, I've been looking forward to it for like 10 years, so. But yeah, no. I feel a bit weird in the Xenoblade fandom, or like as far as like people who enjoy the Xenoblade series, because I have yet to play 1. I don't have interest in playing 3, and 2 just left a bad taste in my mouth for multiple reasons. Exactly, Ghost. You can just run around and still feel productive. Oh, and also X was my introduction to the franchise, so you know. The only reason I don't stream it is because I don't have a capture card. Like if I had a capture card, my stream problem, like my stream scheduling, would be solved for like a year. Hi, Feely. Hello. Worrying about your schedule might be into. Yeah. I think, like I said, I think I'll just stick to like doing stuff on Thursdays. Like like Monday and Tuesday are easier for me to work. Like pre-Wednesday is easier for me to work with for like studying and stuff in general, I find, because Wednesday is when the work week usually starts for me lately. But yeah, I still want to, like I said, it'll probably just be 1 stream per week aside from the, oh, Elma. Yeah, Elma's cool. More snacks. Yeah, I need to get more snacks too. I'm probably gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. Yeah, Elma's pretty cool. I do like her. I also do like Lynn. Lynn is a cinnamon roll. Must protect the small with the Gatling gun. Don't put out schedules? Maybe. But I like putting out schedules. I've put out schedules every week for 4 years now. Or, well, 3.5. You might be the player character, but it's almost... Yeah. Kinda, yeah. The one thing I don't like about Xenoblade, one big thing I don't like about Xenoblade X is, well, one, I don't like the wiki crawling that you have to do, like wiki and Reddit crawling that you have to do to figure some things out, but also, why on Earth did they make an entire alien species who talks like Alvin and the Chipmunks? Why do they exist? Who thought this was a good idea? I get like, why? Why? What the heck? Like, I genuinely do not understand this design choice. Actual, like, top 5 worst design choices made in a video game, and it's in one of my favorite video games. Can you believe it? I mean, I know no game is perfect, but... yeah, the Manon. Yeah, I don't know, maybe they do breathe helium. You stopped having a schedule for... Wait, you had a schedule before? Huh. I thought you just... Interesting. Yeah, no, the Manons suck. I don't like the Nopon. I think the Nopon are a bunch of annoying little creatures, but at least they're not the Manon. Like, those two are competing for the bottom circle of hell in my heart, I fear. And then there's like what are they, the Zaru Bagon, which are like Lethal Company. Like, they're just dudes in like hazmat suits. Just put out a video. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, having to put out a video every week sounds a little rough, I must admit. Like, I remember back in the day, we used to like make fun of people like Ali A for having the same ooh, like clickbait face in every video. But like, do you realize how hard it is for me to come up with something different for my thumbnails every time? I kind of get why he would recycle his face. Especially since, like, as a flesh tuber, you don't have as much flexibility with what you can do with yourself in a thumbnail, right? At least not without a lot of effort. Study with me. Proceed to not. That would be interesting. I could have VS Code pulled up so you could see me studying. I wonder if I'd be allowed to do that. Would I get in trouble with my college? Would I dox myself by doing that? Like, is the course that specific? I don't actually know. I mean, it's all like, I don't know. Study streams might be something to think about. Less sure that you call people make sausage. Oh, true. We do love sausage here. VS Code. Yeah, no, I use VS Code to take notes. One of my friends suggested that and like explained how I could like have it laid out, and I tried it. And I'm like, oh my god, this is actually like genius. What? I raw dogged the whole first unit of my course, not really knowing proper studying techniques, and I'm still trying to work on that. But I'm getting better. I'm getting faster, which is good. And I'm not like killing my fingers. Big. Oh, huh. Take a break, vacation hiatus. Yeah, well, I think. Wait, yeah, I think I was here earlier. Wait, I don't know if you were here earlier when I said, but I'm probably only gonna do like one stream per week. Like maybe do the Pokemon Black 2 co-commentaries. Like I still want to do those, but like I'm probably not gonna do 2 streams on my channel. I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna. We'll see about like Saturday collabs and stuff, but yeah, I am going to be streaming a bit less until I finish my studies. I finish my stream. I mean, my deadline's the end of June, so hopefully once I do that, I can get back on the saddle. Oh, hi Thorax. I've been okay. Big hugs. You can hang out from friend's place. I hope your hangout goes well. I will also say that I do have something planned for June this year. Like, aside from just finishing my studies. A couple of you, I think, already know. Or, like, have a pretty good idea. And a couple others might be able to guess. But I hopefully when June rolls around, I'll be feeling better for a few different reasons. Oh. Yeah, it's been a time for everyone, hasn't it? Like, it kind of started, like, 10 years ago and never really stopped, did it? Even 20 years ago. Who am I kidding? It's basically just been this way the entire 21st century. But yeah. As for what else you can expect in the future, I do intend to do the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 co-op missions. Once I've completed the main story. I don't know who I'm gonna do them with. I reached out to someone, and then someone else reached out to me. So I'm just sitting here, I'm like, this is 2-player co-op. What am I gonna do about this? I will probably not do it right after the main campaign, though. I do want to start Yakuza. Because I do have Yakuza 0, I believe. Yeah, someone gifted it to me, I think. Pretty sure it was a gift. But that's probably going to be the next stream on the docket. I've never played anything like that, so it'll be interesting. What do you mean it's only been 25 minutes? This is crazy, chat. But yeah, I'm not giving up. I just gotta dial it back for a little so I can focus on my studies. And then hopefully I can be back in almost full force. Hold on. Sorry, I just saw them on Discord. 5 months. Yeah. What was I saying? I thought I had a follow-up. Oh yeah, well, as for like Pokerogue, I don't know, I just feel like I kinda... Like, you could argue that I could keep streaming Pokerogue. Oh, thank you, Moya. I kind of thought of like streaming more Pokerogue, but also I feel like it kinda... Like, I finished like, what, 2 runs? I think that's like pretty good. Like, it... Even if I start doing like challenge or endless runs, I guess I could try an endless run, see how far I can get. But I don't know. I don't really want to do too many streams of it, honestly. Like, it's also just, you know, God forbid something happens and then like half my channel gets wiped because I've been streaming so much Pokerogue. I don't know. I'm probably thinking about it too hard. Hi, Northy. What does squimble mean? What are you doing? But, God forbid women do anything. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's been around a while now, and it's not making any money. So, like, it'll probably be okay. What is squimbling? What is squimble? What does this mean? Stop making up words. Freaking Tumblr users. I say, knowing full well that, like, you know, I don't have anything against Tumblr, of course. I'm just, you know, Tumblr has a very unique vocabulary. Oh, hello, Gundam Lesbian. They do, Northy, you're right. All words are made up. I guess so, yeah. Honestly, a lot of medical terms feel made up. I don't know if you could hear me, like, flipping through my textbook as I sit, like, thumbing a few pages of my textbook while I said that. But that is, like, the most frustrating thing. Or one of my pet peeves with medical studies is, like, what are these words? Who thought these were okay? Like, let's take a look. Let's crack open the great big book of medical diagnoses. And let's see if I can find a word. You're gonna scrumble me? Oh god. Like, let's see. I mean, some aren't too bad, like gastrointestinal. You want to chime in with support? I think we all get putting off streaming as much for studying. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That I do appreciate that a lot. Thanks. DSM-5? Oh, the freaking the what is that? It's like the mental something or other. I don't want to guess wrong and then have it sound bad. So I just know it's the mental something or other. But yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not quitting cold turkey. I've, like, to be completely honest with you, chat, I have thought about it a few times, but I don't want to do that. Like, as stressful as VTubing can be, like streaming in general, it has also helped me in so many ways. Like, I've made so many cool friends. I've been halfway around the world and back. Like, I've done things that I never thought I would do, and met people that I never thought I would meet. And so I don't regret doing this at all. Like, just to be entirely clear. I'm still also trying to find, like, a goofy word. Like, what do we got here? Oh boy, here's a good one. Renal glomerulohyalinosis. What the heck is that? What do you mean? That word, that is an illegal combination of letters. You could not play this in Scrabble. You actually probably couldn't play it in Scrabble because that's way too many letters for your little boards. Or for your little, whatchamacallit. It's like, I always call them pews. The things that sit... The things that, like, you sit your tiles on, I don't know what they're actually called, but they remind me of, like, church pews. Pneumono-ultra-microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis? Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. What's another one? Meningoencephalitis. Okay, that one's not so bad. I in particular, Rafi gets me. Like, it's like it's the suffix for like a suture, but it's like RRHAPHY, and it's like it is so much of a pain in the ass to type. I always have to slow down when I type it. I'm like, who thought it was cool to arrange these letters like this? Why would you do this? Why would you make people suffer like this? And you wonder why no one wants to be a doctor. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Ghost. Like dinosaur stuff, that stuff can go crazy with names too. Ay. Like, I'm kind of lucky. Hold on. I took a sip of my tea. I'm kind of lucky that I work with, that right now my current line of work, like I specifically work with like ears, nose, and throat. Because most of the words in ears, nose, and throat aren't too ridiculous. Like, my ass could not be a pulmonologist. Or like a cardiologist. Like, or even like a GI doctor. You get like jejunum and duodenum and duodenum or whatever. Like duodenum. What did they give Doduo a new evolution? Like, if you know what all the little bitties mean, you can. Yeah. Your hungry bum couldn't be a cardio. We're talking about dinosaurs? A little bit. Hello, Salty Clanket. Big city. Something a certain community you're in makes... Oh. I guess it would, huh? I hadn't thought about that, but that makes sense. But I just... Well, like... I'm just... You can say the same thing or like 3 simple... Yeah. Scientific language. Yeah. Like, I need you to understand, like, I literally do just have, like, a book sitting here that has every single diagnosis known to man, and then some. As far as the United States in 2024 goes, anyway. It is wait, yeah, it is over 1,000 pages of just diagnoses after. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely fair. Only the latter half of the book, like, it's really more like 700 pages of diagnoses, because the first half is like the index where all the stuff is listed, and then it points you to where you would look for like the actual codes. There's more, I guess. Ancient snake-like amphibian called the Ophiderpyton. Oh, I think I remember you telling me about that one, actually. T-Rex and its relatives, the paint. Wait, Tyrannosauro idea? The idea of a Tyrannosaur? Oh my god, that's crazy. Some words are really funny. Oh, you know what, another one? Whenever I read, there has been a couple times where I've read oophorectomy, and I keep reading, I keep thinking it says oomphorectomy. Like, no, don't remove the oomfies. You can't do that, that's illegal. But, yeah. I should, like, find an old Yu-Gi-Oh game to stream sometime. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to do Master Duel. I don't feel like suffering in PvP. Tyrannosauroidea. Oh, Oidea. Half the book in it. Duelist of the Roses. Isn't that the one where you, like, have the board and you move your monsters around on that? Yes, Moya, it is. And I have another great big book of everything for all the medical procedures. Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember I tried it a few years back before I became a VTuber, and I got walled really hard on like the 3rd or 4th stage. I don't remember why, but I just remember it being like, wait a minute, what's it? You know the term for the Crocs? Pseudo-suchi, sort of Crocs. A serious risk. Okay, yeah, I mean that's fair. Like you're like, you and Ghost are like the biology experts here, I think. Unless someone else here is a biology expert and I just don't know because it's never come up. Or not, maybe not biology. What's paleontology? What's like the general animal biology stuff specifically? What is that called? Animology? I don't think that's right. Let me put it this way. If animology is correct, I will be shocked because that sounds way too simple. That's like the obvious red herring. Zoology. Okay, I wasn't actually far off. Your memory for terms and overall speech patterns is greatly favored using technical terms casually, and part of your recent falling out with mom involved her bad-mouthing my tendency for that by proxy. Wow. Sounds like your mom has a skill issue. I'm sorry. That that sounded a lot more insulting actually saying it out loud. I'm sorry. You're talking about scientific name and classification. We're talking about taxonomy. Oh, okay. Like taxidermy. I remember finding out that, like, pachyderm basically just means, like, thick skin, because there's, like, a condition called, like, pachydermia or whatever, and it has nothing to do with elephants. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, the first time I saw it, I'm like, what, pachy? Like, pachyderm? Like elephant? But, yeah, no, it makes sense, because elephants do have thick skin. Like, have you seen them? Imagine drunk driving this MF and it's just an elephant. Oh, what is wrong with my brain aside from the fact that I'm probably still slightly sleep deprived, even though I actually did get like 8 total hours. You sure Clint's reptiles? Talks like an idiot. Wow. Elephants hold. Oh, true. Elephants never forget. Well, they're physically thick-skinned. Wait, is it true that elephants never forget? Now I'm curious. Proboscideans. They got the nose. That's pretty funny. Yeah, biology does have some pretty amusing terms, doesn't it? You held back on the language because YouTube filter. Oh. That's... I'm trying to remember who Clint's Reptiles is, because, like, you sent me... I'm pretty sure you've sent me stuff from him before. There's so many stories of them taking revenge after years. Ooh. And then there's monkeys that just have, like, actual wars. It's kind of insane. An elephant never forgets to... Is that a quote from something I do? Hi, Redstone. Oh, nice. I don't have everyone yet, because I've been, like, exploring and doing weird side quest chains to get things. I do need to do the chapter 13, but I beat, like, the old story. I beat the original. University language technically was invented by the upper class to talk in a way to make the lower class feel stupid for not understanding. Oh. So that's how it is. I'll have to remember that. Kind of like crows. Crows and other corvids also have crazy good... Yeah, can't crows work a vending machine? Like, aren't there crows in Japan that, like, pick up coins and like, put them in vending machines to get, like, a bag of chips? Or is that made up? Elephant... Oh, yeah, Elephant Graveyard. Was introduced to her daughter after years and remembered... Aww. It's real? Yeah, crows are pretty cool. Birds in general are pretty cool. We get a lot of songbirds where I live, and songbirds are very cute. I love the little blorbos. Like I love chickadees. I think crows are scary, smart, and intuitive. Remember faces? Oh, wow. That's fascinating. But like, hold on. Let me see. Like, let me pull one up. Yeah, I guess black-capped chickadee is the specific one I was thinking of. Let me put this save to desktop, close tab, file, image, desktop. Should be right. Like, look at this little guy. He's just a friend and he can fit in your hand. Isn't he cute? Wait, there's birds called Wilhelm Screamers. There's no practical reasons to use fancy words like clade and metalloid. Obviously, group of animals and kind of sort of in-betweeny elements like silicon or... Yeah, look, I'm more okay with some fancy words than others, admittedly. You needed a test with masks, and crows were able to recognize and remember the mask as well? Huh. If you carry a dead crow with a mask, they'll remember that mask as a murderer? That's wild. Oh, okay, right. I was gonna say, I wouldn't even be surprised. But yeah, no. These are, like, really common. And, yeah, they're just little friends. They're little guys. Yeah, I think... what's the word I'm looking for? There are some words that feel unnecessary, and then there's others that I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see why you felt compelled to come up with a word for this. But, like, they could do with, like, a few less syllables sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Or just, like, metalloid is a lot easier to type than, like, the aforementioned Rothy prefix, or suffix. So you want to talk about whales, dolphins, and porpoises, just call them cetacean? Or cetaceans? Oh, so that's why that was it. Cetitan, that new ice type Pokemon from Scarlet Violet. That's like a whale looking thing. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I know. Xenoblade X actually classifies its enemies as like oids of one kind or another. You've got humanoids, mechanoids, theroids, which are like beasts, Pisanoids, which are like fish, insectoids, obvious. Although another thing about insectoids also include like the spider-like enemies, which is kind of funny. I'm trying to remember. I think there's one or two more, and then there are Ultrafauna, which are what the two biggest super bosses are classified as. Which I know Ultrafauna is just completely made up. Like they're like I feel like I've heard Megafauna before, but not Ultra. Ultrafauna, your favorite former Hollow. Oh. But what was I gonna say? Like, cause oid just kind of means kind of like, right? Or like similar to, like, or like resembling. Like polypoid resembles a polyp, right? Is that correct? Because if that's correct, then that makes sense why they would. Chocolate chip cookies, yummers. Why did I say that? Why couldn't I just say Yumi? What is wrong? I don't even like that. I should look up a Carolina Wren. Oh! We do get those. I don't remember what they look like. But I know I'm adorable, that's like always you. Oid and form and morph are just set of effects for shape like. Okay. Alright, well, I will pull it up for the class. This is a Carolina Wren. I don't actually remember seeing one of these. I know we get them, but I forgot. I didn't remember them looking like this. You accidentally left some chocolate. Ooh, they marinated in banana. Interesting. I do like chocolate banana, kinda. Yeah, like sometimes my mom will make banana bread with like dark chocolate morsels mixed in, and oh my god. Oh, hi, Merlin. Speaking of birds, hi. Yeah, cute little guy. Bird. Oh, you I didn't even process as like that as like an actual typo the first time. You have them nest in your house? Damn, now I want chocolate banana bread. Oh, look what you've done, chat. You've given me a craving. Yeah, no, and it's weird. Like, I actually forget how small songbirds are until I see a bird that isn't a songbird. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's huge. Wait, no, it's just normal bird size. Normal birds generally do not fit in the palm of your hand, right? Ask the chocolate banana bread maker to make chocolate banana bread. Yeah, you're right. I should. It's been too long. I still remember when in Camp Lazlo, whenever banana bread came up, it was just like a loaf of bread with bananas sticking out of it. You're a very big bird. Come to think of it, that's two people with bird themed sonas and one with a partially bird themed sona, or like vaguely bird-ish. Not as much as she used to be, but we're definitely not a class. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, some people are also just like that. Talking about birds that nest in houses, you've had it's your real name. Did that actually get filtered? Did that actually get filtered because of that word? YouTube hates birds. Today I learned. Aw, that is cute though. Previous argument. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, that's a little that's even worse. I don't think that's the dunk she thinks it is. But yeah. Yeah, YouTube autofilter does hate a lot of things. Bird erasure, yeah. Yeah, no. You're not sure, but you want to hedge your bets. Yeah. YouTube is silly, but it also... I feel like whenever YouTube shoots itself in the foot, it's not nearly as bad at whatever the hell Twitch does on a bi-weekly basis. So that's part of the reason I'm still here. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, when I started doing this, it was at like the height of the hate raid stuff over on Twitch. So I kind of just like... Between that and the VOD storage thing, I was just like, YouTube seems like the better option for me. So that's why I'm here and not on Twitch. I've thought about trying Twitch, but... YouTube does take some adjusting, yeah. Casual Geographic has a new vid on all the birds with sus names. Most of them are cute. Ah, naturally. YouTube. Like, I like not having to worry about saving my VODs and uploading them separately or whatever, or like doing all these extra steps. I like that, like, I click end stream and my VOD maybe takes a couple hours to show up on my live list. Sus people can be cute too. True. Dippers get your favorite among passerines for being semi-aquatic. Oh, okay. Semi-aquatic. That's why they're only dippers and not swimmers. Twitch chat culture. Here you have to actually say words instead of just spamming frogs. I hadn't thought about it like that, but you make a fair point. I mean, you can absolutely spam emotes here, but like... Generally, I feel like that happens less often. In part because YouTube emotes are kind of ass. Like, YouTube emotes are like... Like, what the heck is this? What is this, YouTube? What do you call this? Yeah, what do half of these things mean? Exactly. Your mom loves loons. She had one pop up and swim alongside. Aww. Now you must be also the one VTuber post, like, I was lurking in chat without saying anything. If you're dared to ask how I was doing, so I immediately left. Never do that. YouTubers are like, is Pepsi okay? What? Make sure to protect your nachos when the dippers are flying. You said have a birdhouse for your mom next to your office for a few. Aww, that was nice of you. Yeah, bro, I'm feeling very expressionless. Purple dog. I'm feeling very expressionless. Purple dog with cup of tea today. I was just reading your call-out thread, like, the streamer was trying to make sure you weren't about... Yeah. I get getting anxious about being mentioned by name when you're just trying to sneak and peep, I guess, on a stream. But, like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth throwing a fit over. Like, admittedly, that sort of thing is why I don't really, like, when I'm doing collabs with people on Twitch, I do look at chat, but I don't, like, comment on people. Just, I mean, I guess I also just don't really have a reason to, now that I think about it. You don't think your mom would fit in a bird? Yeah, we have a birdhouse here, too. It's part of why we get so many. But, I mean, they are also just around, because there's a lot of trees. I think that is one thing I will miss when I move, is just how... Yeah, there's nothing within reasonable distance of here, but it's pretty peaceful. Don't know if you don't try. True. Who knows? Maybe you just need to get a plunger. It'll be like a cartoon skit. Come on. What am I saying? Living on a bird sanctuary is so nice. Ooh. That does sound nice. Oh. Sippy. I will say also that this stream will probably not go the full 2 hours. I mean, chatting streams are usually shorter because I don't want to wear out my voice. And chatting streams involve me, well, chatting the whole time. Can you just look at who's on stream anyway? Final accounts. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, you can. Like, that's what I was talking about. Like, I think I can just look at participants, but I don't like looking at my numbers, so I'm a little nervous about checking the participants list, not gonna lie. That, and I remember back when I was relatively new, I would check the participants list and it didn't seem like it updated properly. Then again, Twitch doesn't really seem to either. The aviary in Jurassic Park 3. I wouldn't want to live anywhere near Jurassic Park anything. I've never watched the Jurassic Park movies and I don't really want to. I don't want to see people get eaten by dinosaurs. Browns. I am extremely skittish for a combat android, aren't I? Single bot account tends to act as a scout. Absolute lurking purist is... Yeah. I get what you mean. I hadn't realized that, but yeah, I don't know. Jurassic Park audiobook? Not really. I mean, it might be better than the movie. But better than watching the movie, but I don't know. My brain can run away with mental imagery. Tomcats were meant to fight dinosaurs. It's the what? You China. Thank you. Yeah, like my VTuber lore legit just kind of sparked as a way to try to explain how a combat android has my personality, because I don't put on a character like at all aside from like injecting military jargon into my normal sentences. Oh, 80s action, dinosaurs. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You're so right. You're so right. But remember, I'm the Super Tomcat. Those weren't delivered till 1991. Oh. Well. Array makes a fair point then. So your point does still stand, just not in the way you thought. Oh, that sounds awful, Northy. Oh yeah, the Calvin and Hobbes thing. I forgot about that. I feel like we had some of those in like some Calvin and Hobbes books when I was in elementary school. I don't think I ever properly gave them a read, but I know of them. 90s actions are true. To be honest, you also force military jargon conversations with poor innocents, my friends and family. Oh, hell yeah. You love to see it. You love to see opportunities to teach people new words. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm willing to learn, like, medical terms and stuff. I just hate this. I really just hate the spelling on some of them and how long-winded some of them are. Like a supercalifragilisticexpialidectomy, you know? Like, come on. Surely this procedure can be described in, like, 3 less syllables, at least. Surely. Calvin and Hobbes is goated. Yeah, I should, like, read some of it sometime. Oh. Hi, Scarlet. One small child wandered with a funny chicken. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, so no audiobook. Got it. Feel like it's harder to sneak medical terms into everyday speech. Aviation meant to be briefing inside. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, yeah. I did get a proper night's sleep last night, but I still have some catching up to do, I guess, because I worked 3 days in a row and slept about the same on each of them, which is not great. At least I got more than 5 hours per night this week. Tommers, yawners, yeah. I also do get a little worn out from streaming. I think it's because I have the lights on. As contradictory as that sounds, having my lights on while I'm streaming, I think actually tires me out more. Maybe it just makes my eyes tired. That might be it, actually. Maybe it does just make my eyes tired. But, like, I always feel like I need to, like, start closing my eyes after stream. You can't. Yeah, no lewd in my chat. You end up using military alphabet terms to read a license plate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was... It's like, I was watching something the other day and a character said like, B as in boy, but it was in like a military setting. I'm just like, why didn't you just say Bravo? I mean, I guess the character in question wasn't a soldier, but it was just really funny. I don't think it was B as in boy, but it was something like that, you know what I mean? But it's like, we need to teach people the like phonetic alphabet in school, I think is what we should do. So you don't have to do that stuff. You just say like Alpha, Bravo, Delta. White LEDs. They are not white LEDs. Can't wordplay with Top Gun. Real ones using Baker Dog and Easy Still. Wait, is that Baker Dog and Easy Still? Or is that still using Baker, comma, space, dog, comma, space, and easy? I don't actually know. You need to be quick and you're on your Bluetooth car mic. Oh. Fair enough. You would use the native phonetic alphabet in your tech support jobs often. People... Well, that's cool that you use it. I didn't actually realize that. Yes. I love explaining the Fox codes to people. Oh, like the old phonetics. Yeah. Like back when they actually did call a bandit a bogey. Like in World War II or whatever. You're a YouTuber. Scarlet, what are you doing? Yeah, it is easy. I mean... Yeah, and you're not even like military brained like me. Like you just picked it up. Like, I think that's a good indicator that yes, we should teach our children the phonetic alphabet. It would save people so much trouble. Like in my case, you could make the argument like, oh yeah, because you grew up with like Battlefield and the History Channel back before it was all ancient aliens. And like, well yeah, but also just from an objective standpoint. But yeah. Lingo is fun. Swerving, braking late, not looking at the road, texting. She took it. Oh, jeez. Well, at least she got away from you. Science and English has absolutely impacted your lexicon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Like, if you're, like, especially if you're, like, an AP student, like, you will just, I'm pretty sure you will just have, like, a more intricate vocabulary than most people. She's, oh my goodness. I was taking a ride somewhere a couple weeks ago. Actually, I think it was on vacation, and I think someone almost missed their exit. So like, we just saw them like cut across the like right before the divider for the off ramp, and they like kicked up a cloud of dust crossing over. It was pretty. They didn't put anyone in danger, but it was just pretty funny. It was like, you almost missed your exit. I get it. Like, I don't. Maybe it's because I'm not actually a driver. I don't get mad at people moving out of my way at the last, but I don't get mad at people moving out of my way to cut onto an exit at the last second. Like, I get it. Sometimes you just miss your exit. Sometimes the GPS is stupid. I'm not gonna be mad for that. F is in Fox 3, S is in Splash 1 Bandit. A, B. Oh, no, I said AP, like, advanced placement. But, yeah. That in and out tends to block 2 or 3 lanes on a good day because, oh my goodness gracious. I've never been to an in and out. Maybe someday I'll go to one. I don't care if they're not, I know we just established they aren't that good, but like, armor piercing student, oh true. But like that's the thing, there's some things that I just want to try for the novelty factor, like the Costco hot dog. Like, it might not be that great of a hot dog, but it's the Costco hot dog. I gotta try it. I am a filthy tourist. I will take pictures of mundane things. I will want to try mundane things. I like sightseeing. Forgive me. Me shooting the ice sheet on my roof into the car in front of me like a green shot. Oh, I know the Twitter post you're referencing. That's cool. Fine burgers when I first put. Okay. Yeah, and also the Costco hot dog's cheap. Favorite genre burger? Nicely salty without dripping grease. Black licorice ice cream. Fascinating. If it were regular licorice ice cream, I mean, I like Twizzlers, so I might like that. Or I like the red Twizzlers, so I might like that, but like, huh. I will say the one novelty I won't try is like bacon stuff, like bacon soda or bacon ice cream or whatever. Bacon soda, not to be confused with baking soda, two very different things. Just because I'm not really, I'm an American, but I'm not really a bacon nut. They're a bit dry, pie soft. You're from the Netherlands, the black licorice is very common. Oh, huh. That's a third Netherlands person that I know now. Interesting, interesting. You remember when Himmel the Hero bought a hot dog here for the same price? Costco is unchanged even now. Wait, Costco has pizza? Fascinating. I just also want to go into Costco. I've never been in one. I think I was in a Sam's Club once when I was like 8. I would like to go in one of those again. Like, I want to see places. I like seeing places. I spent, chat, I'm going to level with you for a second. I've spent 20 years in isolation, like 20 minute drives from like the nearest signs of civilization, aside from like a Dollar General. Like, I want to go places. Maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm not in the middle of my life yet, but maybe I'm having like a 1/3 life crisis. I don't know. I want to go places. I want to see things. I want to do things. Well, I would try to read what you just said, Gundam Lesbian, but I'm always self-conscious about butchering foreign words, so I'm just not gonna say that. I will, however, paste it into Google Translate so I can see what you said. Mid-combat life upgrade crisis. Something like that. Detect language. The Dutch are coming. Oh, okay. Road trip to the U.S. Air Force Museum. Yes, I would love to go to an Air Force Museum. I'm thinking. Moving on. Yeah, I need to try stroopwafel. Don't you like sit them on top of your tea too? Like, I think I remember talking about that with someone. Like, she had some that she would sit on top of her tea for like a few minutes to like soften it or whatever. I want to try that. Tommy stream Air Force. That would go so hard, actually. I don't know how I would do that without like showing my, you know, the Tommy behind the curtain. But if I figured out a way to do that, maybe. Requires you to enter Ohio. That's okay. I have friends there. It gives me another excuse. True ball on top of the seat. Okay. Y'all have to buy some. I think Walmart sells them. That probably just inflicted psychic damage, but hey, you gotta work with the tools you were given, you know what I'm saying? Freshly made at Antler. Ooh, cool. Yeah, like I got to try tea biscuits on my vacation, and I'm like, wait a minute, tea biscuits are actually really good. Oh, no. Well, I wouldn't get the great value ones. I would, like, look for other brands. I think, was it Great Value Club Crackers that we tried one time? That were actually, like, better than, like, the brand name ones? But that's about it. Like, in general, I don't really like buying generic store brand stuff. Like, I know they gotta make their money, and I know not all the products are bad. It's just, like, I don't know. Our local grocery store makes some good potato salad, though. Amish-style potato salad. Stroopwafel and top of tea. Oh, wait. B-61 bomb, one of the first product. Ooh, a YF-14. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Wait, the A-12s? Wait, they actually built those? I thought they were just like I thought it was just like a one-off prototype. Because the A-12 is like the interceptor variant of the SR-71, right? I could otherwise send some authentic Dutch to Paris. Oh, I am open to this idea, though. I'm not opposed. I'd even be willing to eat the tariffs for you if it came down to that. Oh, A-12 Ox cart, not A-12 Avenger 2. Ah, classic mistake. I'm thinking of the YF-12. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, is the Avenger 2 what they would have called the Interceptor Blackbird? That's interesting. YF-12 was it? Nuclear warhead AIM-54s? That's insane! That also gives me a really funny idea for art in the future. Oh, Avenger 2 is a Dorito? Oh, okay, okay. Of course, by eat, I mean reimburse, by the way. In case there was vagueness as to what I meant there. Interesting, interesting. Today is like such a noir film kind of day. It's not cold, but it's just gloomy and rainy. It has been gloomy and rainy since I woke up. Very much a sip tea and chill kind of day. And I can appreciate it. Just like, this is really sappy, but just like I appreciate all y'all. A in the A-12 was for Archangel, not Attacker. What? They just decided to, what? What? Oh, single that's fascinating. Yeah, like rainy days can be nice. Like a rainy summer day is pretty good. Especially when technically their performance hit and some people have strong opinions. Wow. Attacked by your cheesiness. I apologize. I like the oomphs. I like the aviators. I'm glad your stream helps, Ghost. I hope you feel better soon. I'm glad my stream helps. I hope you feel better soon. Funny Black Ops planes have deceptive nomenclature. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, wait. I didn't realize the U2 was, huh. Let me look that up. Of course. Actually, I don't feel like looking. I'll look it up later. Probably could probably go for like another 10 minutes. I do feel my throat starting to bother me a little, so I probably shouldn't go too much longer, but I want to go a little. You wonder how well the 71 would perform on. Very comfy. Oh, you're working on your thesis. Wow. Utility. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh God, wait. Am I gonna have to write a thesis someday? That'll be interesting if I do. You know, it's funny, back in middle school, they used to make me write, like in English class, you used to have to write, like, persuasive essays, and they had to be, like, 5 paragraphs long. You had to have, like, your intro, you had to have your 3 talking points with 1 paragraph each, and you had to have your conclusion. Right? Women, look, chicks dig giant robots, right? It's like they said in Megas XLR, which I still need to watch. Ship of Thesis. Yeah, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, those were so hard for me as a kid, but if you sat me in front of one now, bam, I have it done in like half a day. Like, I would probably spend more time, like, I mean, I'd still have to spend time finding the sources, of course, because you had to do like our works cited page and everything. But a little more advanced historical research. 17,000. Wow. AIM-54 peaked out at 4.5 in its terminal dive, and the AMRAAM's recent blocks close. Wow. It's kind of crazy just like how, in terms of performance, how ridiculous missiles are. They go so fast, and they pull so many Gs in such a short amount of time. Like, they are fascinating. Yeah, thumbs up. I need to get hand tracking one of these days, so when I give 2 thumbs up, you can see me giving 2 thumbs up. Well, now I feel kind of bad for ending stream shortly in a few minutes here, because like the fact that it's been helping multiple people today, I feel like I shouldn't feel guilty, because, you know, I can't, like, I shouldn't like burn out my throat or like hurt my throat just to, for the sake of a stream. But why am I have such a lean? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. I just kind of like gradually slumped further in my chair as I was talking, I guess. Official topic eliminated by the engineer saying the aircraft doesn't like it about Mach 3.2. Thank you, Go. 2/3 are... I see. That's another thing. I tend to forget how much of a missile's flight time is just gliding. Half the world's microplastics come from lesbian couples ordering gunpla together. Don't feel good. Okay. Thanks, y'all. I'm really glad that I have such a nice group of people who tune in for me. The word community feels a little overused, but also saying family feels a little cheesy. And maybe also a little too excessively personal. But I do appreciate all y'all. I know I said it earlier, but still. I'm glad that despite all of my weirdness and flakiness and issues, that y'all still like to hang out, is what I'm trying to say. I'm bad at wording things, okay? Also, keeping in mind, interceptor missile speed does matter a little less of being approached. Had some stealth, but it was marginal, and ECM was probably used. And an SR-71 with modern avionics would be fascinating. Pierce it might be good, but stealth beats speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Gosh, I'm getting so mushy today. I mean, I'm mushy all the time, but some days are worse. You know, the old emotional bounces. You must be me in front of my audience. Really? Is that? You're so silly, Scarlet. SR-71 stealth is interesting because it basically exploits much of its hull rate by being radar transparent instead of absorbent. Wait, what? That's crazy. I didn't realize it worked like that. How do you make its hull radar transparent? What? Was it just thin? What the heck? This... If you see the little triangles in the wing edges, those are just fiberglass inserts. The radar opaque parts are this scrunched up zigzag thing. Oh, that's cool. I'm learning things today, and I appreciate that. You better know how I feel about you by now, or else pow pow. Fiberglass is very transparent, hence why it's used aircraft noses so the radar can see. Oh, okay, I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, that's actually crazy. I didn't know that. That's super cool. Okay, yeah, I think I will be wrapping up here on that exciting note. So I think, yeah, we're probably gonna continue Modern Warfare 2 this coming week. I may or may not do the collab with Tarls on Twitch. I'll have to think about some more before I make that decision. And I'll have to see how today and tomorrow go, I guess. In the meantime, if you do want to keep up with me elsewhere, my socials are in the description. You can find my Twitter that I barely use, my Blue Sky that I try to use but still barely use. Find my Discord server if you really want to subject yourself to another Discord server, because I'm sure everyone here is already in like 50 of them at least. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope to see you again this week for stream. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe and enjoy the nice weather. If the weather is nice where you are, then enjoy the nice weather. Otherwise, stay warm. Thank you all for tuning in. And I will catch you on the flip side. Goodbye, aviators. Bye-bye. You're very welcome.